Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and we're here at Cybos in Boston. And today I'm speaking to Cowdery of Systar, which is part of the Axway group. Now, we're going to talk about strategic payments command and control centers. Now, before our interview, I Googled it, I talked to a few banks, and I was trying to figure out what it is. So this is what I want you to tell me. What is a command and control center?
So you were probably out on Wikipedia and sort of saw the way, that's always the start when people start Googling, and I'm not really sure what the Wikipedia version is, but it's usually a large, secure room in which business operations has visibility of how the business ops is looking or working. Think about it a little bit like the bridge of a ship. There's going to be large displays kind of showing business indicators of how things are performing during the day. In many cases, it's more like the bridge of the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek, in that there'll be a dozen flat panel displays, and everybody's kind of sitting around watching what's going on and probably working on business as usual issues that come up during the day.
So, but maybe I want to go into more detail. How is this different from traditional IT monitoring then?
That's a very, very good question. Because many banks sort of think, well, we're doing IT monitoring, so aren't we really able to see everything that's going on? And it really has to do with a point of perspective. IT command centers are really looking at the IT infrastructure, so the servers, the network connectivity, maybe even the application performance. In other words, can people connect using a Chrome browser or a Firefox browser? But what happens there is they're looking to see when the server goes down. So now the server's gone out and they know they've got to go fix it, and they know that's a bad thing, but they really don't know how to talk to the business. So what the business wants to hear is not that the server is down, rather they want to hear about business metrics. They want to know, because this server is down, how many payments are at risk? What clients are affected? And so those are the things that are really displayed within a business or payments strategic command and control center.
I'm glad you said the word business, because I want to move away from IT. You know, what is the sort of business benefits of this then?
Okay. Well, the first thing that we should talk about is a bit of looking at the tools. So IT infrastructure is really being monitored just with network and system management tools or with application performance tools, whereas when you begin to get into the business, it requires different type of software. Now, this may go under the names of business activity monitoring, business event monitoring, or operational intelligence. But you notice I haven't used any technical terms here. We're really talking about business perspectives. So, the benefits that we're looking at is, if we watch the flow of the payments as they go through the processing day, we can actually identify with this class of software emerging situations prior to IT ever seeing them. Case in point, one client that I've been working with reported that in the first 6 months, having implemented an operational intelligence command center, they were actually able to see 7 out of the 8 major IT issues prior to IT ever seeing them, just by seeing slowdowns in transit time between steps. And so, because they could see them earlier, they were able to resolve them before impacting either cutoffs or clients. So that's a major one right there.
I know a few people at banks that would be very happy to have the Starship Enterprise dashboard inside. So
it's very impressive to see it. And you know, the potential is that while initially people started looking at the business operations and the risk to the business, the emerging trend right now is to really start looking at the client impact. So in the event that there is a slowdown or a stoppage in the flow of payments, who are my clients that are being affected by it. And we also try to give a view of prioritized work in the event of this situation so that they know kind of what to work on first, second, third.
Excellent. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.